Hi, this is Tim, and today I'm going to show you how to get your connection request on LinkedIn accepted 100% of the time, maybe 99% of the time. I'm going to tell you a couple of different approaches today. You don't have to do all of them. I'm just going to mention them so you know what you can do if you don't find the information right away. So let's get right into it. So the first thing that you can do, which is the most obvious one, read their LinkedIn profile from top to bottom. There is a lot of information hidden inside most people's profiles, especially the ones who spend some time writing, filling out their profile and making it complete. And what you want to do is you want to look for overlapping points, something where you share like a similar interest, you have a similar experience, there is something unique about them, some interesting achievement that you could mention and compliment them on. And you're really looking for commonalities between yourself and outstanding details that would make it easy for you to point that out when you are reaching out or in one of your first messages to that person. And what this does is when you personalize your message like this, it makes it that much more likely that you are A, getting accepted, and B, that you're getting a reply. And a reply is the first building step that you need to do some small talk, and small talk is the requirement that you need to start doing before you can actually have a successful pitch. Now, if you can't find anything on their profile, make sure that you Google them. I recommend Googling for their name. If their name is unique, that might be it. You might have to combine it with, for example, their name and the current company name. If you don't find anything about that, you might use the previous company name and then go through that, and you will see there is a lot of information for most people on Google that could give you some additional information that you didn't find on their LinkedIn profile. Did they have some special achievements? Do they have some special hobby that they achieved some fame for, or some successes that you could point out when you're talking to them or when you're doing small talk? This is really helpful to get more information if the LinkedIn profile wasn't enough. You can also search for them on different social media networks. Some people are really active on Instagram. Other people have a very active TikTok account. Some people are very avid Twitter. So what you want to do is check out the different profiles, search for their name. If you can't find anything, look if they have a unique username that they're using across different profiles to find more information about them. And you can just check out what kind of content they have posted there and what did they include in their bio. And that can give you some more ideas how you could personalize your connection request or start a conversation about one of those ideas. Which brings us to the LinkedIn content. When they're creating content, make sure to check it out, see if they've written any articles, did they publish any text posts, did they share any photos, videos, documents, polls, and you can learn a lot about that. But what is the person talking about what does it tell you about them and their interest and what's important to them? And by just reading all of their content, you can gather like a treasure trove of ideas how you can make a really personalized connection request. Now, if you can't find anything about this person, do some research about their role title. If you're not familiar what their role title entails, you can Google their role title. You can also combine their role title and the company name. Maybe you find some job postings for similar roles, so you get an idea like what are the requirements, what are they looking for, and what are the daily activities they're gonna run, what are the responsibilities, and that can tell you a lot about the person, like what's going on in their life, what personality traits might they have that they are attracted to such a role, and like what is their educational background that they're able to fulfill this information. So even if they don't fill out their LinkedIn profile and there is a lot of gaps missing, you can deduct a lot of information based on their role title and really understanding it on a deep level. So what you want to do is you want to find an angle how you can approach them. There's usually, like, the more information you have, the more angles there are. You find that maybe you both went to the same university, or you studied the same field, or you working in a similar role title, or you working in the same company. Or maybe you find out that you also went to Greece for your last year's holiday vacation. There is a lot of different ways that you can use to start a conversation about in a very natural way. And the more natural the conversation flows, the more likely the person is going to be to respond, the more likely you're going to escalate your small talk and to get into like more, you are able to ask more questions about the person. The more questions you ask, the more information you gather about them. And that makes it super simple to then naturally lead over to introducing them to one of the products or services that you have to offer if there is a need at the specific time. Overall, you want to hyper-personalize your connection request. You have to see who you're competing with. There is an army of bots who are scraping LinkedIn and sending automated messages to millions of users every single day. And of course, they can't personalize it, so they use generalities. And they often kick the door in with like a sales pitch before even like starting any kind of conversation. So the bar isn't that high. You just have to show that you're not one of those people. You're not a bot, you're not like an automated message. You actually spend some time learning about them, finding a unique detail and then mentioning it. This makes you immediately stand out, and your chance of getting your connection request accepted multiplies by probably a factor of 10 to 100 times more likely. Also, very important, you have to optimize your LinkedIn profile. What you want to have is you want to start with having a professional headshot photo that communicates that you are both confident, qualified, and approachable. Everyone wants to connect to someone who looks friendly and able to provide value. If you can communicate that, this will be a big benefit for getting your connection request accepted. You should also make sure that you have a good headline so people understand instantly who you are, who you're helping, and what you have to offer. Your profile should be overall complete. I would also recommend that you turn on the LinkedIn creator mode. This allows you to add a featured section right at the top of your profile where you can link to some of your best resources, which can really help you pre-qualify clients and gives them the information they need to feel they can trust you. The LinkedIn creator mode works best in combination with a LinkedIn content marketing strategy, meaning you're publishing articles, text posts, photos, videos, documents, and polls on your LinkedIn newsfeed to build an audience of ideal clients. Now, if you want to learn how to do that, there is actually a program that I've recently launched. It's the LinkedIn Leads Bootcamp. It's a 21-day program that teaches you exactly how to build a complete LinkedIn content marketing strategy from scratch, from finding the right people, identifying the topics that are relevant for your ideal clients, and then going through the entire content creation process of finding specific content ideas, scheduling your content, planning your content, creating video content, written content, and building like a completely LinkedIn sales funnel. I'm going to put the link in the description into the pinned comment below. I'm also going to put another link for my free LinkedIn hashtag guide that shows you how to find the best hashtags to organically grow on LinkedIn. Links both in the description and into the pinned comment below. If you want to get more videos about LinkedIn marketing, make sure that you smash like, hit subscribe, and turn notifications on. And I'll see you next one. Bye.